We're going to be talking about some improvements to the STM bus network. Now, true story, I used to live in Lachine, right? I spent 10 years of my life living in Lachine, and I'll be truthful about it. You know, living in Lachine, I had to buy a car. And I remember I'm like 21 years old, and I buy a used car because it was quite difficult in that part of town to get quickly to areas like downtown or just get quickly to the nearest metro station, right? So I remember that frustration, but now that's quite some time ago. There is some improvements, and the STM is inviting residents in Lachine, LaSalle, Verdun, the Sud-Ouest, and the southern parts of the Ville-Marie borough to come and see a preview of the new bus network. The new network launches on August 26th, and there will be 2 new local routes. With more, we go to Isabelle Tremblay, Deputy Director General of Strategy, Partner Relations, and Communications with the STM. Isabelle, welcome to the program.
Thank you, Mr. Marcos. How are you?
I'm doing well. So tell me, you will solve the long-standing nightmare here of being in Lachine, and you got to get on, the 191 bus that just takes forever to get anywhere. Tell me you're solving that problem that I had as a 20-year-old.
Well, hopefully we are improving for some 95%, the whole, the network in that great southern western part of Montreal. And that has had to be done at zero cost because, as you know, we have financial difficulties in the public transit. That being said, yes, we are very happy. We worked quite hard with all the stakeholders, including the clients, the citizens, the boroughs, we call them, the hospitals, the scholar institutions, and so forth, the interest generator, if I may say, to make the best possible redesign. That started in 2020 with consultation with the citizens of those 5 boroughs. It will have an impact as well, a little impact on Dorval, but because of the lines that are overlapping a little bit. But mainly what came out of that consultation was that clients wanted to have more frequent lines and more direct lines. Now, one has to understand, and perhaps you'll be able to relate because you did live there for quite a while, is that the redesign of the entire area hadn't been done in over 30 years. Yes, over the past 30 years, we did some actual punctual adjustments. For instance, we added the 35 Griffintown bus line because there were some, the residential area was developing. We did also some punctual adjustments depending on the needs, the specific needs. But the overall of the network hadn't been redesigned since over 30 years.
And that's incredible when you consider all the population growth in that area. Like every time I drive to Lachine and I see all the new development and condos and that kind of thing, boy, it's a big difference between 30 years ago. So,
Absolutely.
So let's get to, because you said you're under financial constraints. So it almost seems like, okay, more frequency, more direct, but less money. How do you do it, right? So tell me about the balancing act and how you think you ended up with a better offer of service despite facing those budget pressures.
Well, first of all, we did, so we took into consideration the client's needs and what they wanted. We also talked with the boroughs. We validated all the circuits with them. We went to see, for instance, Cégep Henri-Laurando, École supérieure de technologie, the hospitals like La Salle, Lachine, Verdun, all and more. I cannot give you the full list right now. It would be a bit too long. But with the bus drivers as well, and our chief operations that are on the ground, on site all the time. So we took all the interns as well as the ridership in every sector, and taking into account that we wanted to reach even more people with the developments, as you said, the area changed quite a bit in the past 30 years. Obviously, we did do the best we could with the financial means we had. Now, might not be perfect for everybody. I understand that there are perhaps a few that will have to walk perhaps a minute or two more to reach a bus stop. We wanted to, and that was asked by the citizens, to make more direct links to downtown. And that, for instance, it will give the Cégep André Laurendeau more attractivity, both for their workers and for the future students that might decide to come more to that institution because now it's easier to get around. That's an example. But it's same for La Chienne Hospital, same for Verdun Hospital. What we are trying to do is to focus on, because it's public transportation, it's not door to door, but we always kept in mind that we had to keep there's a criteria in network planification of the bus network is not to have more than 500 meters between two bus stops. And that is respected. And we really did the best possible offer that is as we speak.
Well, so we're with Isabelle Tremblay from the STM. We're talking about the new bus network, the bus network redesign for the Sud-West corridor of the city. So, Isabelle, I have a listener, as you were talking about, not knowing that not everyone will be happy here. I have a listener asking this question, and they're wondering about the 58 bus line. Why did the 58 bus line is extremely popular? Why are they canceling it? So what would you say to this listener who feels that their bus that they use is going away and that what's coming will actually be better?
Okay, well, first of all, the word abolish or cancel is not accurate in the sense that we did merge actually two lines. We extended the 107 to the future old line that was just serving that sector of the 58 in the west. Uh-huh. So that is to be more efficient and to reach more people from east to west. That and from north to south, we also have other bus lines to offer the service. Now, basically, we not only did enhance or do the prolongation of the 107 on what used to be the circuit of the 58, but we also changed the 112 that will be now on Central Street, as well as the 114 who has been created to do the north-south link of this part of the borough. Uh-huh. Earlier you were asking me, what are we doing? Well, we are adding 3 new frequent lines. We are adding 2 local lines, new local lines, and we are, as I said, not always merging, but we are reorganizing the network. So basically, we say in a way that there's 7 abolished lines, but they're not abolished. They're just renamed. Uh-huh. The circuits are renamed and to reach, and the overall is reaching far better generally speaking, the boroughs. Yeah.
Isabelle, for our listeners that will be affected by these changes, so how can they look at the changes now, plan ahead, and maybe find out more information? Where should they go?
Well, first of all, I have an invitation for all the listeners. We have been doing quite a few, as we say in French, portes ouvertes, open doors.
Open doors, yeah.
We did one at André Laurendeau Cégep in June. We were on Wellington as well as CEDA in the Southwest earlier this summer. And now, this coming Saturday, we're inviting the entire population will be there with our specialists and at the Fête de la Chienne, and we'll have a booth, and we're hopefully expecting more and more people because it's quite popular. I have to admit, it's been quite a few hundred people that, and total perhaps 1,000 that have come so far. And what comes out of it is that it's quite reassuring, generally speaking, because yes, it is a big change. We do agree. It's a big change for everybody. I mean, it's going to be a big change for our bus drivers too on August 26th. But and we know, I mean, human is made like that. change sometimes is not,
not
very
easy.
welcome at
Yeah.
first.
But
Because, we have a lot of things to do. It's back to school, it's back to work. We forget our passwords at work.
of course.
We have a lot to deal with at the beginning of the fall.
Isabelle, listen, I got to run. We're short on time here, but I will direct everyone. On top of that, on the open houses, if you go to the STM Trip Planner online, if you put your date for travel as August 26th or later, you can see the new lines now and plan your trips to see what's changed. So, Isabelle, thanks so much for coming on.
You're so welcome. Please have a good day, all of you.
Be well. That's Isabelle Tremblay, Deputy Director General, Strategy, Partner Relations, and Communications over at the STM.